Nort, we haven't started yet. Oh my god. Nort gifted a sub to Flynn. Love to see it. Thank you so much. Let's let the show get on the road, though. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes here. Welcome back, fans, to the finale for the Drive-Thru Sim Series Season 2, coming to you live from Homestead-Miami Speedway, bringing you live coverage as usual. I'm Drive-Thru, and with me in the booth yet again, oh, we have Giga Pudding. Failed Chicken 901, thanks for the follow, but hi, Jacob Hitz.
Hello! It's gonna be a good one. Can't wait.
Oh my god, Doggo subbed as well. 6 months! Half a year, thank you very much, sir.
Doggo Racer 48 subscribed on Twitch.
Oh.
DTSS finale hype. Drivet one love, Drivet
Might
one.
want to do that.
We'll get to that. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for showing up here on another Tuesday afternoon for the final time in Season 2. I'm kind of going to miss it. It'd be nice having time to, do things, but I'm going to miss it. But I'm glad you guys are as hyped as I am. We got a lot of people in the stands. As usual, we're going to start with pre-qualifying. That means 11 drivers.
I'm gonna bust his ass.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
This Digital. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your time here. 11 drivers fighting for 6 spots in the main event, which means for 5 of these drivers, their season is going to end right here. And we're going to jump over to where we're at real time. 6.5 minutes left in the session. Ace Moneymaker, top of the board in the 52. So a couple of good weeks now in that Cheez-It Mobile. And he's sitting at the top of the board with 30.796. As usual, you'll get lap times at the top of your screen. And again, the top 6 are going to make it into the main event. The bottom 5 are going home early. Oh, Ace is currently side by side with Nick Sant in the 24. He's down in 6th place, sitting on the bubble. Believe it or not, there's a PTM car sitting in the top 3 right now. And it's a wonderful machine. It's the 40 of Austin Delgado, driving what might be the most interesting paint scheme, which I don't think...
That's paint scheme of the year right there.
I don't think it's made a single start, by the way. I don't know if Austin has actually pre-qualified his way into one of these.
I don't think he has. I'd be surprised if he has.
But he's sitting good so far. He's in 5th place right now.
Yeah.
Driving the Bob the Beast Pocris machine.
You'd love to see it.
Ace Moneymaker still at the top. John Jones in the 43. He's sitting in 2nd. Pretty good season for him. Not picking up a whole lot of starts. Not quite as many as the 47, the 33, the 08, some of those guys. But it's been relatively successful, especially compared to where he was at Season 1.
And he's made a couple starts, but he's also junked a couple race cars, especially as of late. He's been able to make some of these chase-off races. He's just gotten collected in a lot of other people's messes.
Let's see if his luck can turn around here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Good day so far for Mechanized Racing. VGO3 sitting in 3rd place in the 82, and his teammate Emmett Lashbrook in the 08 sitting in 4th. Only 10th apart from each other. They're pretty similar in time here. So Nick Sant on the bubble. On the outside, looking in, as usual, Sabretooth 498 in the 66. They've only made a couple of starts this season. I think only finished 1 or 2 races.
Yeah, it's been an ugly season for a lot of these guys in the back half of the order, and even some of these guys that are on the bottom towards the bubble, the 40 and the 24, they've had dreadful seasons. And the 66, 34, 1, 88, 46, they've all been garbage this season, no matter who's in the car. So I'm willing to bet they won't see a charter next season.
And behind the wheel, the 46 this week is Nitro, sitting dead last on the board, 11th place, 31.366. He hasn't made a start in a little while. He hasn't made an attempt in a while either.
They'll be going to the banquet at the end of the season for their participation medals.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
It's looking pretty rusty so far.
Yeah.
Hoodlum 2002 surprisingly made a couple starts in the past few weeks, but now sitting back where we're used to seeing him near the bottom of the board, 31.3 for him as well.
And nobody's setting any flyers, really. Everybody's just kind of... Tire fall off kills you. And at this racetrack especially, and some of these guys up at the top are not setting some fast laps. I know we have... I think that was VGO3 on pit road, but one driver isn't going to... You know, he's already in the show. What does he have to prove at this point?
Yeah, it looks like most everyone else is staying out here. Yeah. And these guys are running, you know, a couple tenths slower than their best laps right now with this tire fall off.
Yeah, everybody's running about 3-4 tenths slower.
Although
Hoodlum, their fastest lap.
Hoodlum just jumped up to 7th.
Well, that's true, yeah.
He went 3 tenths faster than his best time, but it's just not enough to get in.
Yeah, he doesn't have any draft around him, so that's not it either.
I think we're going to see, especially throughout the course of this race, the draft at this track with these giant-ass spoilers. Oh, baby, it's important. I think we might see
a little bit, yeah.
We're going to see all sorts of passing all over the racetrack. These guys are going to have huge runs coming down these straightaways here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. I'm still amazed. Ace Moneymaker's at the top of the board. He's been making some money out of that 52 car recently. I think he qualified last week. And he's kind of just pulling Nick Sant around. Currently sitting in 6th place. So just over a minute and a half left in pre-qualifying. Once again, the top 6 will make it into the main qualifying event when we're going to put all 42 cars on track at the same time.
Is VGO3 still on pit road?
Are they done? I see the 88's in there. He's back out on track.
Okay, because then he must have sat on pit road for quite a while. Because,
2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, his lap counter just moved. It was sitting at 7 for a very long time, and it's finally up to 8. So
well, I mean, maybe more than just tires.
Or what?
Could be adjustments as well. See how quick he is this time around. 31.0, not his best. And now he's going to be caught up a little bit behind the 43 of John Jones on older tires.
And if that was his fastest lap, he'd be on the outside looking in. Because Nick's in 6th with a 30.98.
Well, he's lucky. He got some quick laps in at the start of this session.
Yeah.
Emmett Lashbrook trying to get by the 34 of DualShock. It's pretty tough to pass around here. The top side seems to be so strong. And unless you have, you know, really fresh tires, the middle bottom doesn't seem to work that well here. As we're seeing that being played out with the 08 of Emmett Lashbrook. And it looks like he's almost cleared the 34. And once this timer rounds out to 0, drivers will get a chance to finish their final lap. And I think maybe Lashbrook is going to get one more as he crosses the line. And now the session goes red. So if he's past the 34, we'll see what kind of time he can put in. He's currently sitting pretty well for himself in 4th place.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about getting bumped. He'd need 3 guys behind him to set up a faster lap time, and that's just not happening.
Hoodlum's fresh out of the pits. He's on the outside looking in 7th place. Look at these times as they cross the line here.
Oh, he's fresh out of the pits, but I think this is going to be his out lap here.
No, he already set his out lap.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, but that didn't get counted. Because he was on... Oh. He didn't cross the line in time.
I was going to say, I thought the clock was at 000s before...
Yeah, you're right.
Before Emmett crossed the line, but I could have been wrong there. So,
So
Looks like
season
we're done.
over for Hoodlum, Sabretooth, DualShock, Jared Preston Plays YT, and Nitro.
Well, they got one PT Motorsports car in. I guess one's better than none. Like they've seen for the other races on the season.
So Nitro will end the season with just one start. Austin Delgado has not made a start, so this will be his very first one.
Bob Pockrass is going to make the race. Let's go.
So we're going to move the top 6 over into our main roster. Then we're going to qualify for another 10 minutes with all 42 cars on track at the same time. And I think we're definitely going to see these guys fighting for some clean air. Well,
it'll be interesting to see.
It's a hard balance. Do you want clean air or do you want drafting out down the straights? You know, you want to be pulled, but you want some downforce in the corners. I think it'll be a really complex qualifying. There's a lot of variables that go into a fast lap here. The tires too, especially. So we're going to move all these guys in, especially this, whatever we're going to call this. Austin Delgado making that
It's the scheme of the season, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Sure, it got painted like a year ago, but hey, at least it made a race.
Well.
It's a good thing the lights on these cars are just decals. Otherwise, I think he'd be radio sweetheart by far.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. All right.
Oh yeah.
So 10 minutes, qualifying session, lap times, set the order for the race, all 42 cars, the last qualifying session of the season, and Fireball, the first one to get out on track.
Well, at least it's somebody.
Otherwise, it's pretty darn empty.
Yeah, really.
Fireball's going to have some
said earlier,
time to
they're just
himself.
They're going to pull a NASCAR and wait for the last 30 seconds to get it onto the racetrack and try and put up a lap.
Wow. So. Oh, we got another taker. It's the 18 of DNP.
Progress.
And Hunter B in the 77 as well.
Yeah, I got to think the cavalry's coming here sooner or later, and we'll get everybody out on the racetrack.
Well, this will actually be a pretty good measurement in terms of a baseline time here for Fireball. So we'll watch him in his lap all alone here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Sort of running this high middle groove through 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's right along that top seam where these guys really want to be. Pretty much where the darker gray is. That's where the rubber is on the racetrack from everybody else that's run here. But they want to be right around that top seam. Not the wall, obviously, but just about a half a car length, maybe a full car length off of it.
31.490. Oh, that's not incredibly fast. But they're just getting up to speed. And
and he has nobody else on the racetrack, too, so he doesn't have a lot of draft from anybody. So that lap time will go up eventually. Maybe.
Well, the track's getting pretty busy pretty quickly as we have a lot of cars making their way out of the pits here.
Like I said, here comes the cavalry.
One of our Championship 4 contenders, Chase the Coyote. 0 wins on the season. He has not won a single race since, I think, Michigan last year. But he's sitting third in the points. He spent
2 guys in the Final Four without a win.
I mean,
it's insane.
No wins, but no one has had as many top 10s as him. 10 races. Yeah. That's more than half of them. He's finished in the top 10.
He had a lot of consistency in the first half of the season. He almost won a couple back-to-back there around Richmond and the road courses. He just couldn't seal the deal and had some other cars just barely beat him out. But he's the one that made the Final Four here, so I think they're the ones that are laughing now because he's a serious threat for this championship. Top of the board by 3/10. Oh, okay, now make it 2. But still smoking these guys.
30.435. Cree Daniel, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Welcome on in. Boy, he's coming out.
And Hallow to second.
Oh boy!
Are we gonna put the Final Four on the top 2 rows? Oh, was that? I swear that was the 24. Yep, he's in the wall.
That's not supposed to.
How did What?
That's not...
Oh, no, he's not going to be able to settle.
Oh,
the box
no.
is too far back.
Oh, who did this?
Oh.
Who did this?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
He's going to have to start at the back of the field.
There's always jank, isn't there?
Oh, embrace the jank. You know the quote.
Who did this?
I wonder.
I didn't do that. I did not do that. Don't look at me. I didn't touch the pit boxes.
I was going to say, you didn't have to edit pit boxes this week? All right. Well,
No.
Then. No idea.
Crystal
Asteroid
Trigger,
strike
welcome
to
on Twitch.
second. Chase the Coyote improved by another 10th.
30.331. Oh, and that moves Hello down to third. HalloIAmYou in the 85. One of 2 drivers this season with 2 wins, and doing them both at road courses. First on the streets of Toronto, then at the Charlotte Roval. Hasn't had
2 completely different racetracks.
Yeah, but 2 road courses, and here we are on an oval. Yeah. He's gonna have to put together a pretty good run if he wants to win this championship.
Austin Ripp 4th. Now there's a new one.
Where does he have a lot of draft? No, he doesn't. He's all on his own. And he said 30.395.
You got Chase Coyote. You chased the Coyote in first. HalloIAmYou third. Richard Herman 31st, and Xaynder now 36th. What?
I can't explain that one.
Half the Final Four is doing good. Half the Final Four is sucking right now. There's no in between.
Well, here's the explanation here. The 01 is in no man's land. He has nobody in front of him, no one behind him. Oh, Hans is dead. Oops.
Oh well, hate to see it.
We'll get him. We'll get a defib on him. He'll be up and going in a minute.
We'll resuscitate him.
Yeah, he'll be alright. Xaynder M 37th. He has no friends on the racetrack. Let's see if we can find where the 53 is at. Might have a bit of draft here from Anderson Reed in the 12. There's been some...
Anderson Reed's 10th, so he's pretty quick.
Some off-season rumors here that the 53 and the 12 might team up for next season. Both of them have been running independent dodges all season long, and pretty successfully, too. Herman made the Final Four, although he has no wins, and only 1 top 5. And only 5 top 10s. I mean, the 53... I don't really understand how he got here, but he did it.
Yeah. Consistency kills, I guess. I mean, it's almost this Carl Edwards 2011, Ryan Newman 2014 strategy of just, constantly be there. You don't have to win. You just have to keep getting top 10s.
Well, he doesn't even have that many top 10s. He has half as many top 10s as Chase. Half.
Then sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good, and I think that applies for him there.
It's been a pretty lucky season for him so far. 0 DNFs in 19 races, which in the Sim series is pretty darn impressive.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how you pull that off. That's why he's here, because he's finished everything.
But not great in qualifying so far. He's down in 21st.
Yeah, he's at least improved. Better than Xaynder right now.
I think the bot is back online.
Oh, I heard trouble.
Oh,
yeah, trouble back straight away.
Stroup. Oh, he had such a good run last week, filling in for Priya McShane in the 41. What on earth happened here?
I think he got turned.
In qualifying. Well, I think he's going to come straight for the pits here.
It took all season for us to be this tight together in qualifying, and now we finally have an accident. 20 races it took. Oh, it was off of Chase.
Oh boy.
I think the 41 just came down the racetrack there. Didn't know the 7 was there. The 7 was just running his line.
Oh, I think Chase came up on him.
Yeah, I think Chase in the middle there, maybe looking at that one, but
Chase washes up coming out of the corner and just gets into him, and that's it.
And just
boom.
Oh.
It's a pretty hard hit.
Yeah, is that backup level worthy?
I think so. Unless we see the 41 back out on track.
Just ignore that.
I'm
24.
gonna have to fix that box for the race.
Oh, yeah, you might.
That's fine. I can do that. I know how to do that.
You might.
We have the power. We're gonna make it happen.
Now, yeah.
Oh, unless it puts me in that box. Either way, I'm gonna move it out. Everything's gonna be okay. Chase the Coyote, still top of the board. Asteroid Strike, HalloIAmYou. Austin Ripp still in 4th somehow. And his KHPO1 in 5th.
Yeah, this top 5 hasn't changed since it was initially set. Like, the lap times haven't changed. The drivers haven't changed. It's just been consistently these 5 up at the top.
And I think this is really going to cost Xaynder M. I think 38. The car's okay, but on those fresh tires, he just wasn't near anyone else on track. Now those tires are gone. He doesn't have any speed left. 38 so far.
And Richard Herman's back on the decline. He's in 24th.
Boy, oh boy, it's going to be a mountain to climb for each of those drivers. I mean, look at the other final 4. Chase starting 1st, Hello starting 3rd.
Well, and this puts them...
Good news for the 41 team.
This puts them at a deep hole because now they have to worry about an early crash.
Oh, yeah.
That takes them out. Because they're going to be right in the eye of the storm back there on this initial start. And you know, Chase and Hello might be a little on edge. Herman and Do are going to be, like, ripping their hair out these first couple laps because they are going to be in the danger zone.
And it's going to be decently hard to pass here, too, with the top side being so powerful. And we're going to see cars all over the racetrack. They're going to have to make their own way through the pack. Red flag is out on the session, which means drivers will have a chance to finish whatever lap they're on. And then the order will be set.
So there are 2 drivers making their last starts in the Sim Series today. We've got CodyHGaming in 40th.
Well, his last full-time start.
His last full-time start, and Jacob Hits in 37th. And, neither where they want to be at right now at this point.
So session coming to a close. Here are your qualifying results. But we're going to take a couple minutes and get everything sorted out. First of all, with that pit box.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick, you're starting 42nd. Then we're going to get everyone in the proper order. So first we're going to fake ourselves a qualifying session. Make sure we have all 42 actually set a lap. Good. And now, here's a quick little break. But I'm still going to be here. I mean, we can still chat. I mean, if that's okay with you, of course. And then we'll get stuff in order, starting with that damn pit box. I think that's just something where someone made a track and then someone else edited it, but then didn't move the boxes to fit. But that's fine. I know how to fix that.
And you weren't the one that edited it?
No! Don't look at me.
At least in that regard, you've edited other things, just not that.
Yeah. I did not touch the pit boxes at all. But that's fine, because I actually have the numbers up here, and I'm currently editing them as we speak. And everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Quick maths in my head. That should be okay. Coolio. Okay. So now we do the thing where we get everyone in order. Thanks everyone for tuning in so far. Had a lot of people hanging out. You love to see it. I see you all in the chat. I'm sorry we've been focusing here on the broadcast. But we're going to get this race underway. We're going to get this season closed off with a bang. It's going to be a good time. So Chase the Coyote starting on pole. Asteroid Strike is going to be on the outside of him. I think Hello might be in a favorable position starting in third. Because through 1 and 2 especially, I don't imagine the outside is going to be very strong. As these guys are getting up to speed, they can pretty much go flat out through 1 and 2 with all the downforce they have. So I would absolutely expect HalloIAmYou to get up there real quick.
Definitely. There's no doubt about that. This is the initial start will be interesting to see how Hallow can try and get up to Chase, and how Xaynder and Herman will try and avoid the impending doom of a wreck back there early on. Because I'm willing to bet that they're probably going to crash in the first 5 laps. It's just a guess, but
it's the Sim series.
Exactly.
It's probably going to happen. Caleb Straub will be able to start 12th, by the way, since they got back on track after that incident in qualifying. So no problems there in the 41 camp. Well, no further problems. The owner is still in hospital, but that's fine.
Well, you know, things happen.
Do you have any questions for the booth, Jacob? If you have chat open.
I do have chat open. At least Twitch chat.
We could do some booth questions. Getting all professional and stuff. Sorry, Priya says she's not in the hospital and she's at home recovering.
She's in quarantine.
Yeah, thank you everyone on your Q breaks for coming out and
yeah, really
hanging out with us on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm already halfway down the grid, so should be about halfway down our break here as I'm just still dragging people in order. Ace Moneymaker starting 21st. Pretty good for that 52 car.
I was going to say, what a turnaround. We were talking about how bad the season has been, and just showing up strong in the last race of the season.
How can I join this series? Join the Discord. There's a thing down below you can click on. And we're going to have a pretty long off season here, so there's going to be a few months of getting things ready, preparing signups, figuring out really how many spots we have available, and getting team members and stuff sorted out. So yeah, join the Discord, stay tuned, join the conversation. It's a fun place.
Also, free advertising. Narcos. It's coming back.
Oh yeah, we're going to race...
Just about 2 months from now. We're back, baby.
We're going to race real people on here soon.
Yeah, we're going to go back to online.
Whoa. So that will be May 19th. So in exactly 2 months.
Well, not exactly, but...
Pretty much 2 months.
I get a job back. I get to commentate stuff for the first time in 2 months.
Yeah,
since everything I was supposed to do was canceled.
Those of you who don't know, Nachos is the racing series that Cody and I run in NR 2003. And we're also looking for new racers. So if you're interested, follow the Nachos account on Twitter, because we're going to post an announcement soonish about a new tryout session and how new drivers can join Nachos.
And I'll be there too, testing out all of the Streamlabs stuff for ORN, because that'll be back. I can't wait.
Cosmin, so make me a Camaro. Sorry.
Yes, Cigar, it's mostly short tracks, and then there are a couple of road courses in there. I think, what, 2 street courses this year?
9 short ovals, 3 road courses, 2 of which are street circuits, and then 2 dirt tracks. There you go.
God.
Done.
Can't wait. Can't wait to learn 3 new road courses.
There are weird ones, too. One of them's on an airport.
I was going to say, I kind of know Toronto enough.
Toronto's going to be interesting. Icar's the other one. It's like a mile long. It's tiny. It's like this tiny little, but it's on an airport, so it's like super wide. You can take 5 different lines into every single corner.
So just shrink St. Pete, and that's what you've got?
Basically. Okay. Damn it, Cosmin.
Tropical, nobody said anything about speeding.
All right, let's get this started. Speeding. We gotta finish off our season. We're gonna jump on over to the command. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm so cool. All right. For the last time in season 2, the most famous words in motorsport. Oh, and it's Bobby Allison again.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Give your seatbelts a little tug there for me there, buddy. Get a little drink of Gatorade. Be safe. Have some fun, all right?
And the field will pace out onto the racing surface, led by Chase the Coyote. And this could be a storybook season for that number 7 team. But he only has 3 cars he needs to beat. One of them starting right on his rear bumper. HalloIAmYou in the 85.
Yeah. That's got to be comforting to know that. Okay, 2 of them are starting in the back, and you've got one right behind you. Good luck! Really.
As the sun sets over beautiful Homestead-Miami Speedway.
Where nobody's at because Corona?
Now we got a lot of people watching. Shout out to everyone at home, Twitch and YouTube. You love to see it.
We're able to host this thing without fans.
Xaynder M starting deep in the field.
Anything you see in the stands are just cardboard cutouts.
That's how it's always been, but don't tell anyone.
Well, yeah, go ahead and say that on a broadcast. Here we go. It's time.
The drive-through sim series pace van, definitely not for the last time, is going to dip down onto pit road. And here comes 2 lanes of cars down the front stretch.
19 races down to this. Green flag, here we go.
And already the 85 all over the rear bumper of Chase the Coyote, peeking to the inside in turn 1. As these cars are just getting up to speed, we'll see the bottom side really strong out of turn 2. The whole field still double file.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any 3 wide yet, but once we get to turn 3, that's when it's going to start to get real. You already see guys peeking out there towards the back.
Chase the Coyote gets a great launch down the backstretch, pulls away from the 85 a little bit, and they're going 3 wide behind them. Yep. I see Austin Delgado way on the bottom side. I think that's Herman as well.
How could you miss
the 52
40 car?
40 car's a piece of work. Austin Ripp away to the high side. Chase still leads Asteroids, holding on to second, but KHP's all over the rear bumper of the 85 for third.
Yeah,
down the back straightaway.
Hungry right there for third spot. He doesn't care about championships anymore. He's out of the chase-offs, and they're trying to go 4 wide.
Boy, you can't go 4 wide, boys. Out of turn 4, you see the 60 of Savage Toy Show way down. 82's on the wall.
There we go.
Oh, it's the 22 of Mark Silas, DNP.
Silas hard into the wall, and he takes, I believe that's DNP with him. First caution, and it's 3 cars slamming into the inside wall.
Oh, but it's going to be a race back to the line. Here's Asteroid Strike on the inside. Through 3 and 4, who's going to have the advantage coming to the line?
I think that 7's going to have the better run on the high side.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Chase gets it.
Chase.
Oh, boy.
And that was just the caution flag on lap 3. Still got a long way to go.
Boy, Chase barely edged him out.
Yeah. 0.06 of a second at the line.
Well, let's take a look at what happened deep in the pack, but I think we already know it involved. Silas went 4 wide.
Yeah, he went 4 wide and then got turned into the outside.
It was Savage on the bottom.
Yeah,
Savage went to the bottom.
Pinned and just nowhere to go. He put VGO3 in the wall and then got hooked.
Bounces off it. They go sliding across the shore.
That happened almost right in front of Herman.
Yeah, that is not something you want to see as a Championship 4 contender. You're coming around the end of lap 2, and these guys are going 4 wide in front of you.
Watch Alvarez here. He gets hooked as well.
Gets a little tap. Oh, he taps the wall.
Back into the wall. And
oh, boy.
I hope Herman's uniform isn't white, because it may no longer be white. My goodness.
So under caution here, I don't think we're going to have anyone pitting. We only did a couple of laps around.
Maybe the guys that
yeah, there you go. These 3.
The 3 Stooges back here.
3 of the 4 cars who went 4 wide and paid the price for it.
Yep.
And it looks like they did a decent job of repairing the 18 and the 60. Mark Silas, he hit the wall the most. Looks like they're taking a bit extra, but they're looking all right. They could be okay to keep on fighting here. So believe it or not, we're on lap 5 of a Sim Series race, and we don't have any retirements.
Give it time. Give it time.
So quick update on our final 4. Chase the Coyote, of course, beating Asteroid Strike the line. He's sitting in first. HalloIAmYou still in third. Herman up to 24th. Xaynder down to 39th.
And,
So
and again, the top out of those 4 wins the championship. Nothing else matters at this point. It's only those... whoever finishes the highest out of those 4 wins the title.
Well, Hello's worked hard to try and get there, but he had to fend off a pretty hard attack from the 8 of KHB. Rusty Broussard into the top 5. What an amazing second half of the season for the 55 it's been. As the 0 is pitting.
What in the world?
Number 0 for a reason. Jacob Hitz coming in and... coming in on the second caution lap. So not scheduled, or... I don't know. I got nothing.
I don't know.
But they're out of the pits now, so he'll be at the tail end of the line.
Maybe his crew chief is stupid and thinks he'll make it to the end if he pits for fuel here. I don't know. Whatever. We move on. There's a reason the driver of that 0 car is retiring.
Look at this beautiful cotton candy sky. You love to see it. I think as this race goes on, the sun will continue to set. We might finish this thing under darkness, as we've got some beautiful tire
Carter.
marks.
Carter, come on, man. I love it, but I also hate it at the same time.
I love the beautiful tire marks we have here. Come at the end of the front stretch
At
wall.
least they were nice enough to do it almost completely out of the blue that was painted on the front stretch. You got a little bit in there, but.
Yeah, we have some extra special graphics on the front stretch here we can take a look at when we pace on by. And we would not want to ruin these.
Nope.
Got the heck yeah. Heck yeah. There's an owl up there, of course. Drive-through logos. Sim Series, the final 4.
And the man of the hour, the shrimp.
So lights are out on the pace van, which means we are going to go green this time by starting single file, which hopefully won't result in as much 4-wide carnage as the beginning of this race.
Well,
It's the Sim Series. You never know.
They'll restart, they'll hit turn 3, they'll fan out, and then 2 laps later they'll crash again. So
We got shrimps in chat. You love to see it.
there it is. So, retirement driver update. CodyHGaming sits 35th. Jacob hits dead ass last, 42nd.
With some wonderful pit strategy being called.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it worked for Tony Stewart at Sonoma back in 2016. Maybe he thinks it'll work for him. I don't know.
Well, let's find out if the student driver number 0 machine.
I think it's a student crew chief, too.
That's the 5th No Quarter Motorsport entry.
And
Certainly
his
the
fifth and
last in
final
standings.
start. Wow. Yeah, because he's only made 5 starts.
I meant of this race, god damn it.
Well,
For lap 8
Here we
of
go.
107, going green again. Chase the Coyote leads the field, and we're racing again at Homestead. And it's an absolute train into turn 1.
choo-choo.
I think I saw Bob Pockris, the only driver going to the inside.
Yep.
That's Austin Delgado.
And of course, it's only going to be that car that makes a move to the inside to peek out of line first.
Well, I think it's going to get pretty interesting in 3 and 4. Look at how closely packed these drivers are. KHP goes to the outside. Asteroid Strike having a peek to the inside of the 7.
Yep.
He can't do that.
That's Caleb Stroop up there by the wall coming up off the corner.
HalloIAmYou with a mirror full of madness. The 8 and the 55 side by side. They each have a pusher behind them. And Rusty Broussard's kind of making the bottom work here. He goes for 3rd place.
Well, that helps. Certainly makes it easier for him down there.
But that top side has more cars. They have the momentum down the back straightaway, and there's advantage hello.
Let's see what they can do here in 3 and 4. That 85 should get the better run on the high side here. That 55 almost has him cleared. Just not enough, and here we go for the lead.
Asteroid Strike to the bottom. No one behind him. This is all about which line has a better run out of the corner, and that 7's working the outside. Beautifully.
And Hallow's lost 2 spots now. He got passed by the 55 and by the 8.
It's the 83.
Or not the 8, the 83, yeah, I'm sorry.
Asteroid's still trying to work that middle line, chase the Coyote. Right up against the wall, coming out of the corner. And Midlife closing in behind him in 3rd. Midlife pushed Rusty past Hello, and now he's made that move into 3rd place. The 8, the 16, the 2, they're all following. Hello is struggling.
Yeah, Hallow, he must have a long-run car or something, because he is plummeting right now.
We'll take a look.
Back towards Herman territory.
We'll take a look at the final 4 update. 85 HalloIAmYou losing spots. He's down to 7th, maybe even 8th. Herman's still far down the order in 27th, and Xaynder M struggling, but he's picked up a couple of spots. He's up to 36th. Side by side for the lead again. Asteroid Strike still trying to run that middle groove. It's going to be really
can get some
tough.
help there on the bottom. I think he might be able to make it, but when the 7 has help up on the outside, it's pretty much just going to be all for nothing here.
You've got 2 Toyotas versus 1 Ford. It's been a pretty rough season for the 98. Made the chase-offs last season. This season, it's been pretty dry. 3 top 5s didn't make the chase. No wins at all, but he's got some help here from KHP.
Yeah, now he's got the help. Oh, I think we had trouble in the back. Yep, trouble. Caution.
That's the 24 of Nick Sant. It looks like nobody else was involved.
I think it might have got turned off the 60 there.
So single car spin, they're going to race it to the yellow flag again, and it's the same 2 cars side by side coming out of turn 4.
KHP thought about going 3 wide there. Now things better of it. Here they come. That 7 doesn't have the help on the top side, but it doesn't matter.
Once again, it is so close, racing to the caution flag. Chase the Coyote barely noses out Asteroid Strike.
7 1,000ths of a second that time.
Let's get that at the finish line. And it looks like Mech was involved here. Nick Sant stuck in the middle. He just squeezed the 97.
Yeah.
A misjudgment, a bad spotter call, I'm not sure what. And again, we're sliding across the shrimp.
That does not fall on Mech there.
Yeah, Nick just...
24 just didn't use his mirror, or spotter didn't tell him or anything. 97 did come off the wall a little bit, but not enough.
I think maybe he thought he was clear mid-corner. Maybe he was clear, but that 97 gets a great run off the top side. Nick just doesn't know he's there.
He comes down an inch. The 24 comes up a lot more. And 24 just doesn't know that he has a car there.
We'll go on board here with Savage Toy Show. This should be a pretty good view of the wreck. Yeah, I think he was clear of the 97 mid-corner.
Yeah.
But Mech gets a great run, and there he goes.
97 got the better run on the outside.
Good job by Savage getting on the brakes.
Yeah.
And lucky that was only a single car incident, and kept it off the wall, too, so...
Well, it's easier to make it a single car incident when it's in the back 4 cars of the field. So...
Jacob Hitz in the pits again.
What?
Jacob Hitz for the second time tonight. Savage Toy Show, and I think Mark Silas came in just to continue working on those cars that were damaged in that first incident.
Maybe.
I mean, if you're at the back, you might as well put fresh tires on it.
Can we make a driver change? Or can we do a crew chief change? I'll trade with Trace's crew chief. The reverse of what Jack and House did at Texas in 2010.
Jacob hits the pits.
Wow.
So he'll come back out on track. 42nd place.
That's last, yep. It's only fitting for his final start.
Nick Sant didn't come in, which is interesting considering how worn down those tires must be after spinning down the front stretch.
Yeah, really.
So we'll get a quick update here on the final 4 where they're at. Chase the Coyote, of course, he's still leading. HalloIAmYou down to 9th. Started 3rd.
Yeah.
He was 3rd after the first restart.
He got
he's
passed
been
like he was
struggling.
standing still there.
He got passed by Austin Ripp. Herman up to 26th. Xaynder M, he gained 6 spots in that last run. He's up to 33rd, so slow and steady. That 01's got some pace still. So we're going to do a quick little accelerate here because I don't feel like sitting around under caution. You know what? This isn't real NASCAR, so we don't have to sit around under caution. And we're not going to bombard you with advertisements like Fox does.
Or NBC, for that matter.
It's true. So we're going to jump straight to the lights being off on the pace van.
And if we're going to do ads, we're going to do it right. And we're going to air ads of the Sim Series during the Sim Series, even though the Sim Series is over because it's the Sim Series. And
No, if we want to do it like Fox, when the Amateur League plays, we just run Sim Series ads constantly. Because my favorite thing is watching an Xfinity race, and all I get are Cup Series ads constantly. Like, who's this targeted at? Who's watching Xfinity but not the main series? Why do you just show me the thing that I came to watch? Anyways. I digress. Let's get ready to go green again here. Streamlabs is being a bastard again. I've lost my microphone audio. I can't see the input levels of my microphone, so I guess I don't. If you could still hear me, put a heck yeah in the chat.
can anybody here drive through?
Because it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. It got pinged away.
Here we go. Green flag. Oh, we got heck yes.
Heck yeah, we're going green. Chase the Coyote. What a great start. Flying away from the 98 of Asteroid Strike.
Yeah, he just gone. Right on the trigger. For that
Asteroid
restart
Strike
there.
a couple of car lengths back, but I mean, he might be too far ahead. If these guys get a huge run down the backstretch, making a move in 3 and 4 could be easier. Let's see what the 98 does. Peek into the inside. Here he goes.
The KHP goes to the top. He had KHP on the bottom. Now he cuts to the outside. That is not what the 98 needed to see because that's going to give the 7 more momentum coming up off the corner.
And Midlife's looking to the inside, trying to make it 3 wide. You can't do that. He's getting back behind the 98, and they're going to be 2 by 2 at the front again. Chase getting a big push down the backstretch from the 8 of KHP. He has nowhere else to go. The 98 and the 83 still trying to work the bottom. The 2 of Luke Rainey into the picture. As well as Rusty
He silently
Broussard.
made his way up there before that last caution came out.
And Asteroid Strike is struggling. Midlife pushing as much as he can, but that inside just hasn't worked out so far. He's got a good run through turn 2, though. Down the back straightaway, the 98 just barely nosing out the 7. If he can get a good 3 and 4, he might be able to clear Chase for the lead finally. Backs up his entry, but here comes Midlife.
Midlife's going to go 3 wide.
And that is absolutely going to spoil things for the 98, and it's going to fall right into Chase's hands.
Well, now he has to fall back in line because he didn't have the help there on the bottom. They got to regroup.
Momentum gone on the bottom. Chase in control once again. Herman struggling. He's down to 27th. Hello down to 10th. Chase the Coyote out of the championship 4. The only car that really seems competitive. But he's got holding off a hard charge from the 98. Here comes Asteroid Strike to the bottom.
Yeah, you got to wonder how good his car is going to be in traffic because he's had a lot of traffic around him this whole race. But they've all been behind him and next to him, never in front of him. 2 1,000s at the line there between those two guys.
Almost dead even.
Have you ever?
Maybe once or twice.
This race, you're right.
98 has such a great entry into the corners, but it's on exit that the 7 excels. Here comes Chase pulling away from Asteroid Strike, but the 2 and the 83 are on the bottom, and if these guys catch up, they could help the 98 complete that move if Midlife doesn't try and go 3 wide for the lead again.
Yeah, well, it's 3 on 2 now. They've got the help. He should be able to clear him here, hopefully. We'll see what he can do in 3 and 4.
Half a car length in front of the 7.
To the top. He ditches him.
Asteroid Strike leads, but just barely.
Yeah, but that outside line still has more help now.
Chase with a great run through 1 and 2. And it's the 83 and the 98 on the bottom still. KHP, Luke Rainey, they're both staying at the top. Hello down to 12th. Here comes Midlife, 3 wide again. That's not going to work.
Yeah, they don't have the help.
They have no run out of the corner.
And now the 7's clear again. And the 98 tried to squeeze up in front of Rainey. Rainey said, no, thank you.
But that messes up the 2's entry through 1 and 2. He goes way to the top side. That leaves Chase with no help. Here comes Asteroid.
Yeah, because Asteroid had help from Midlife since he went 3 wide and fell back.
Momentum back and forth, lap after lap.
Like tug of war, and nobody wants to give up. Everybody's just about even.
With KHP on the bottom, though, now they have 3 cars down there. Asteroid Strike has the advantage. Michael Deitch moving up through the field. He's up to 6th place. And here comes the 98 with a good push from the 83. Is he able to clear Chase? He is.
Yes.
So
New
finally,
leader officially.
after so many laps of battling, Asteroid Strike clears Chase. Into the lead he goes.
Oh, but here comes Chase. Chase back on the outside. 98 comes up to cover the spot.
He's going to have a great run out of the corner, but nowhere to go with it. Midlife's locking him up against the wall, and he's not close enough to the 98. So can Midlife have a jab at the lead here?
Maybe he's trying to get help there from KHP on the bottom.
And how much are these guys working their tires sitting on the bottom side, lap after lap? Because Midlife has been down there trying to make it 3 wide a couple of times, but he's got a good run through 3 and 4. Here comes Midlife for the lead. Will he get it at the line? No. Just barely gets beaten out by the 98. On a good run, the 57, the 92. Deitch and Johnston have caught up to this lead pack of cars. Behind them, there's a decent gap till you have the 16 and the 42. The 6 and the 41. A bunch of McShane Motorsport cars. Midlife still fighting for the lead. Is he able to clear the 98? Not quite, but very, very close. Chase falls down to 4th place. Could be more because Luke Rainey's trying to get to the inside of the 7. Oh, we got trouble. The 60's gone around, but there hasn't been a caution. And I think this happened out of turn 2. Off the bumper of Jacob Hits. What an absolute clown show the Zero has been all day today. And he dumps the 60 coming out of turn 2, and Savage will not get a caution flag. We're still racing at the front, and we're 3 wide for 3rd. Luke on the bottom, Asteroid stuck at the top right along the wall. Chase the Coyote trying to work the middle and get up into 3rd. So we'll get an update here on HalloIAmYou, who is just struggling. He has dropped so far down the order. Down to 19th. He started 3rd. 20th place now for the 85, and it is not looking good. If they don't get that car adjusted for the second half of this race, he will have no chance at the championship. He's 19th, Herman's 25th, Xayndr's 29th. But Herman had some trouble here. He's fallen back to the 01. This could be a pass here for 3rd in the championship, as it looks like Xaynder M finally putting the hammer down and making his way up through traffic. So we'll take a look at the front again, where Midlife still leads, but it's absolute chaos behind him. KHP clear of Luke Rainey. He's into 2nd. Rainey's going to jump up in line. Chase stuck on the bottom with Asteroid Strike still peeking on the top side. Then it's the 57, the 92, and the 55, one behind another into turn 3 and 4. Chase still can't quite clear Luke Rainey. So they're still side by side for 3rd place and beyond. Midlife, class of the field, the first car to get out front and actually be able to, it looks like he's starting to pull away from the field. Like TS Media saying in the chat, Midlife trying to get career win number 2. It's been a pretty good season, but not able to make the Final Four. Not a great run through the chase-offs for that 83 team. Looking to make a point here in the final race of Season 2. Chase the Coyote looks like he's made some stuff work. He's gotten clear of the rest of these guys. Made his way... He was down in 4th, maybe even 5th. He's up into 2nd place. Clear the rest of them. See if he can chase down the 83. KHP's going to move to the top side, try and get some momentum coming out of the corner. Won't be able to go anywhere with it, though. He's got Luke Rainey right on his door.
To win. You'll love to see it.
Orioles found it. I left a little surprise for some of you guys. HalloIAmYou 23rd, Xaynder M 26th, Richard Herman 27th. Stark contrast to what we saw last season when all of the chase-off guys were sitting at the top of the board battling each other for the lead. These guys are struggling. But Xaynder M is now past 2 of his chase-off rivals, his final 4 contenders. And he's been climbing up the order slowly but surely. Now he's ahead of the 85 and the 53. As Hello continues to just go absolutely backwards. I mean, he looked okay in the first green flag run, but after that second caution, started 3rd. He's now way down the order.
Oh, yeah. He's the last of the championship drivers now, officially.
And now he's got Fireball between him and the 53. Savage Toy Show all alone after being dumped out of turn 2 by Jacob Hitz. No caution there, but he is all alone setting...
Oh, I missed that one.
Almost 32-second lap times. Yeah, Jacob just dumped Savage out of 2. Straight up.
Probably deserved it.
And there's no caution. Michael Deitch putting on pressure here for 3rd place.
Top 5.
Climbed his way up the order. So Chase was up to 2nd, but it looks like he's dropped behind the 2 now. And Luke Rainey's on a charge trying to get up to the leader. Midlife has now led 10 laps. Chase the Coyotes led 23, and they're going 3 wide with Anderson Reed trying to get to the inside of the 57.
It didn't have enough run there. Let's go back in line.
And they're going to lose out to the 8 of KHP on the top side. Unless they get a good run through 1 and 2. Either way, all this battling is going to let the top 3 pull away. The 83, the 2, and the 7. Chase the Coyote, he has to be patient right now. He knows he's in a position to win the championship. He's sitting top 3. He does not need to win the race. He just needs to beat, the guys who are down at 25th.
Oh, yeah, that's Ryan Johnston, by the way.
Did I say Anderson Reed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the Hemi car. It really does. It's orange and it has white on the front and it's a Dodge. I'm sorry. Fuel run DT. Fuel run is...
You didn't fix the box.
67. I didn't fix my box. I fixed the other ones.
Oh.
So the 24 can still pit. So 67-ish laps, which means 27 more. We'll get updated to real time. The top 3 still sitting pretty much the same. Deitch has cleared KHP, who's still battling Ryan Johnson. Asteroid Strike has fallen down to 7th, but he seems to be holding pretty strong. Staying within the top 10. McSpook Boy's on a bit of a charge here. First time we've seen him in the top 10 tonight. Same with Julio Caesar. And it looks like his teammate, the 16 of Brad Flynn, is struggling. He's holding up here the 02, the 25, maybe even Pure in the 61.
But the McShane Motorsports cars have actually been doing okay. Julio and Brad have been around each other pretty much the whole race. Caleb Strout.
They're great on this short run.
Yeah.
But long run, I mean, they're struggling. Stroup here getting passed by Rolo. And DNP, who was in the wall in that first caution.
He's made a great comeback.
Up to 17th. And of course, we have the beautiful Bob the Beast Pockris, Austin Delgado machine. Sitting just inside the top 20. As we look to our chase-off. The final four. I gotta stop saying chase-off. This is the final damn four. Xaynder M sitting 23rd. Herman 26th. Hello 29th. Are they really that slow, or are they biding their time? Tell you what, we won't know.
Strategy could be the way that they win this.
We won't know until later on.
But yeah.
Because, I mean, at this point, they gotta be making their way up the field. This thing is spreading way out. Chase the Coyote's still putting the pressure on. Trying to get to the inside of Luke Rainey. That move did not work. I think once these tires start to go, the inside becomes less and less powerful. Golden Dragon 248, hello, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your time as we're 2x2 for the lead. Luke Rainey barely noses out midlife to the line. He had a great run in the middle of 3 and 4. Here he is to the bottom for the lead.
Remember, Rainey's going over to Drive Thru Racing Ventures next season.
And he's going to clear the 83 out of turn 2.
What a move! Did that no help all by himself and cleared him by more than a car length. It wasn't even close.
New leader, number 2. Oh, and look at the move by the 92 on the outside. Ryan Johnston with a huge run trying to pass Deitch on the top side, and he's getting it done.
He's gonna get to Chase, but Chase throws up the block.
Well, he's got nowhere to go on the top side.
Wide.
Asteroid Strike going to the bottom. 3 wide for 4th place. Deitch, no man's land in the middle. He's gonna lose out 2 spots. Asteroid Strike making some moves.
Yeah, but he'll fall back here because now he'll be stuck in the middle.
Midlife going to the bottom for the lead. They're trying to swap again, coming out of turn 4. And what a run he's got out of the corner. Rainey's still there.
Just barely, though. If the 83 can get a good enough run again in turn 1, he should be able to clear him off turn 2.
But Rainey's got a good run on the outside.
Yeah, he
Great
does.
momentum.
He's there.
Midlife trying to pull the exact same move that Rainey pulled on him. But the 2 car says no. Through 3 and 4 again, advantage Luke Rainey. I think Midlife technically led that lap. You will not be able to lead another one here. Yeah. Well, I spoke too soon. Here he comes on the bottom of 1 and 2. And they're side by side for 3rd place as well with the 98 and the 7. Side by side behind them with the 57 and the 92.
22N. What?
Due up in the 21st. He's clawing his way up.
Felbert, thanks for the 22. Dude was sitting in 22nd for a little while.
And now he's in 20th. He's cracked the top 20.
So he is moving his way up the field.
He's got a good long run car.
But we've got some distinct groups forming. We have the top 10. They're all pretty darn close together. Julio Cesar a bit in no man's land. 11th place is further back as the 16.
This looks like we're at Talladega.
Yeah, we got another pack here. And dude's just getting to the back of this.
Yeah, and Herman's hanging on for dear life back there, too. He's trying to catch up to this pack again.
And these guys are going 3 wide with Caleb Stroup on the bottom.
22N. What?
Felber, thanks for another amateur hour. Another 22N. I appreciate it.
And Midlife is back out in front.
So he did complete them. What great battling we've had at the front of this thing. Now the 98 gives the 2 a big shove down the backstretch.
God, he's all over him.
But the 98 goes way high in the corner. Reed. That's not Anderson Reed. That's Ryan Johnston in the 92.
Right.
But he's left all alone on the front stretch. The 98 gets a big push from the 7. Oh, but Chase misses his entry. Here comes Michael Deitch.
Yeah. But at this point, the 7 doesn't have to be on the top of his game right now. He's got a 15-spot insurance policy right now to second place with Xaynder M. So he can ride around for a little bit here.
He's going to the top side of Asteroid Strike. Coming out of turn 4, gets a great run. Oh, they almost touched each other getting out of the corner. 98 realized that the 7 was there. Does not want to repeat the incident that happened with Nick Sant.
Car high.
So Johnston on a charge. He's up to 3rd. The 2 and the 83 have swapped the lead a couple of times.
Yep.
And it looks like Dude's on the bottom 3 wide in this pack. He was underneath Carter Friesen and Austin Delgado.
And he doesn't have a lot of help. If he can pull this off, it's going to be a miracle. And he... Oh my God, he pulled it off and then some.
A man on a mission.
He just gained, what, 4 spots there in that corner?
Well, he must have been really saving his stuff early on, because that 01 looks like the strongest car on track right now. Remember, he was, at this restart, he was in 29th. He is now, sorry,
17th.
He was in 39th.
Yeah.
He's 20 spots ahead of that.
He's gained 22 spots.
Meanwhile, the 85 of Hello down to 32nd. My goodness. We're gonna keep an eye.
I think they put sandbags in that car since qualifying. Good grief.
We're gonna keep an eye on the final 4 on the left side of your screen here. As
even Jacob hits past the 85 of HalloIAmYou.
wow,
N.
Cody, thanks for the amateur hour, Cody.
22N.
Someone say 22 spots. Appreciate it, pal.
Yeah, we
Pit
should see
stops. Pit stops will be pretty soon. I think within 10 laps for sure. And as we're approaching the halfway point, some of these guys might try and cut this run in half. So we're definitely going to see some pit stops, be it green flag or not. Luke Rainey's still putting on pressure for the lead. Getting to the inside of midlife, midway through 3 and 4. Side by side out of the corner, but the 83 has the run on the top side. Who's Johnston going to go with? Johnston goes right up against the wall. Higher than both of the leaders through 1 and 2, and Midlife's going to keep that momentum and keep that lead. And this could put Rainey at risk because here comes Johnston on the top side. He goes high up on corner entry. That's going to allow the 7 of Chase the Coyote to get under him. So Midlife has now led the most laps in this race. He's had to work pretty hard to get there and pretty hard to keep these guys off his rear bumper. This battle for third continues. Johnston gets a great run out of turn 2. And he'll be able to clear Chase the Coyote as they enter turn 3. Boy, he's really running way up the track where I don't think anyone else is doing so far. And here comes Rainey trying to get the move for the lead here. Side by side through 1 and 2, so you gets the better run out of the corner. Rainey has to stay off the 83, though. He's going to have to get out of the gas. Midlife holds on. And we're going to have to deal with lap traffic pretty soon as the 60 of Savage Toy Show not too far up the road. Again, the 92 goes high in 3 and 4. And not quite able to get to the outside of the 2, but Rainey's actually going to leave him some room here. Erring on the side of caution. Speaking of which, we have a caution. Oh, the 25. The 25 and the 91 are both destroyed.
Big dick energy.
Kingster, hello. Thanks for the energy. Thanks for the $2. My goodness. I don't know what to say about it. I say the word and it happens? Chris and Jake are going to be out of this thing. Savage Toy Show is spared. He's going to stay on the lead lap. Everyone's going to have a chance to pit. Where the heck is the pace van? Everyone's waiting on it. There he is. Let's go take a look and see what on earth just happened to take out the 91 and the 25. Let's find out where the 25 is. He's with his teammate, Brad Flynn, in this. Oh, he gets into his teammate. Oh no! Pure's involved. And they all get on the brakes, and as he slides down the track, Chris Arca breaks Claridge right into the back of the 25.
Oh my goodness, what the?
Oh,
I come back
Lord.
and I see the caution lights are on, and then the...
And it was a teammate.
Oh, it was right at the top. Oh!
Jake getting into the turn just hooks. Oh, he just gets into the 16.
That gives Stu so many spots. He's
Oh,
barely,
my goodness.
barely made it through that wreck. Oh my God, where are the ARCA brakes?
Oh, Jake, man. Jake, you can't do
mean,
that
that's
to your
just-
teammate. You can't get in there like that. He's on his corner, and he just pushes the entry too far.
Just dumped him.
Oh, he accelerates mid-corner. Oh, my goodness. And it puts himself in the wall. And ARCA brakes of the year. Here comes the 91.
Oh my God.
And we're going to go on board with Xaynder M.
All right,
Fighting
pit
for-
stop time.
Fighting for the championship. On the Bob Bockhurst number 40. And it happens right in right in front of him. Gets on the
He used
brakes.
the power of Bob Bockhurst to save his life.
Oh my goodness. And he's on the top 3 wide coming to the line, but I think he lost both of those spots. Oh.
Carter, I'm offended that you just compared me to Joseph Long. In that regard.
So everyone's going to have a chance
Here we
to
go.
pit. What? Oh no. Did the pace van not catch up in time?
I don't
No,
think it did.
the pit's open right here. They had an opportunity. Pits are open right now. So they opened the pits late, and the 83 and the 2 didn't realize it. Everyone else was ready to come down pit road, and they did not.
And there's the pace fan. What in
So
the world?
first and second get caught out by a late opening pit, and they're going to
now
go to the
they
back.
pitted. Yeah.
They're going to go to the back because they're going to pit the lap after. So Johnston's going to get the lead. And for the 2 and the 83 who have collected, Johnston has a black flag.
Oh my God.
So the 25 and the 91 are out. Ryan Johnston has a black flag.
And the 2 leaders are going to the back now because they got screwed over during pit stops.
Is this
So Chase the
Atlanta?
Coyote's back on the lead.
Are we doing Atlanta here? What's going on? What on earth? How does right? The lights are out in the pace van. We're going green. I guess we're not going to sit around and wait. What's going on, Rainey? Problems for the 2. Big problems for the
broke?
2. What's going on? He's not up to the pace line. These guys are going to go green this time. Wow, we're going green anyways. The 92 of Ryan Johnston's going to lead us to the green flag, but he's going to have to pit because he has a black flag. Chase the Coyote will gain the lead.
If he gets stuck up on the high side here going into 3, he's in trouble.
I'm concerned that we might have more cars with black flags here.
I'm concerned that we're going to have a wreck.
No, it's just the 92. They're only
It's
posting the
just
92.
him.
So he's going to come into the pits this time, I would think.
Did he get... I think he got black flagged for technically passing the pace car because he pitted before the pace car got there.
Probably.
That's my guess.
So
Because he was in 3rd spot and came in.
the race up in flames for the 92. The 83, Rainey is just all on his own. And it's just hand and Chase the lead. And here comes Xaynder M. He's on the bottom, 3 wide, just clawing his way up through the field. He started the race down in the high 30s. Oh, and he's going to go 4 wide with the 40 and the 6 and the 12.
Oh,
Be
no.
careful. Oh, Pockers finds some space.
Oh, right in front of the 77.
Xaynder M into the top 10. And once again, we're going to go side by side for the lead with very familiar faces. It's Asteroid and Chase again. But Xaynder is on an absolute charge. What a story it's been. Restarted 39th. Gained over 20 positions under green flag conditions. Barely avoided that wreck. And I would not be surprised if he brings the fight to the number 7 car. But they're side by side for the lead. Deitch,
And that bottom
Spook
has
Boy on
more
the
help.
bottom. KHP Brassard on the top. Julio's going to the bottom. Reed's on the top. 98's making moves.
Julio Caesar in the top 10.
Side by side into turn 3. Asteroid Strike, can he clear the 7 coming out of the corner? Yes, he can.
Yes! Barely by the skin of his teeth, and he takes the lead.
Asteroid Strike leads yet again. But he's got a bumper full of Chase the Coyote. Michael Deitch looking pretty hungry as well. This whole pack is hungry going 3 wide.
Deuce pinned up on the outside by Carter Friesen. That inside line has some momentum back there.
As the rest of the championship 4, they're sitting 23rd and 24th. Hello and Herman struggling. The 8 right on the bumper of the 7 coming out of the corner. Look at the push these guys are getting. Oh boy.
I got very close there with Julio Caesar, too. He's going to make it 3 wide on the bottom.
Oh, but Anderson Reed's going to go to the middle. Reed with a push from the 33.
Bye-bye, Julio Caesar.
And Do taking advantage on the top. He's made moves on the bottom. He's made moves on the top. He gets around the 33. He's getting around the 42.
Like Kyle Busch.
22N.
Felber, thanks for the well-timed 22N. Appreciate it. HalloIAmYou's working for
Here
it.
comes Anderson Reed 3 wide.
Oh boy, Rusty Broussard stuck in the middle. Chase the Coyote on the top. That's a championship contender.
And Dew's right behind him.
Kingster with a super chat. Thank you so much for the $2. They're side by side for second. It's McSpookboy and Michael Deitch. Who'd have thought? Still 3
here
wide.
Comes Carter. Carter's gonna split the middle with Dew and Julio Caesar.
And it looks like
And
Emmett
I think there were
Lashbrook.
4 wide back there.
Lashbrook getting involved as well. AFK in the 0-2. They're side by side for the lead. Spookboy on the bottom. Asteroid Strike on the top. Side by side out of turn 2. Can he clear him? Yes, he can.
Yes. New leader McSpookboy. It's the wrong Quarter Motorsport car to be leading this race right now, but
His teammate is struggling, but he's making every inch work into the lead as the number 6.
and Dew's back on the bottom.
And
He's right there. He's 1 spot away from Chase.
Oh, he's going to go to the bottom. They're going to try
Here
and
we
make
go.
it 3 wide. Anderson Reed in a final 4 sandwich. Chase the Coyote stuck way on the top side. Xaynder M going way down the bottom of the track. And he will
Got
not
room
get the
of
run out of the
KHP. He's gonna
corner.
fill the middle.
He had to
Gotta
keep
get
it
a
off
good
of
run here in
KHP.
3.
He lost a lot of speed. The 8
Yeah.
and the 55, they both got past him, but he's still working that bottom.
Still trying, even if you can just come up right behind the 8. Oh, he can't.
Don't look now, but the 85 and the 53, they're both climbing up the order. They picked up 5 or so spots in the past couple of laps, up to
Back in the
17th
top
and
20,
18th.
KHP cut down right in front of Dew going into turn 1.
Final 4, be damned. That number 8 driver is hungry. Anderson Reed, Chase the Coyote, they're side by side for 4th place. Do now getting to the inside of the 8, and they might go 3 wide with the 08, the 02, and the 18 behind him. Remember, DNP was involved. He was put in the wall at the start of this race. He is now
And here
inside
he is.
the top 10. And look who's knocking on the door, the 53 and the
And they're
85.
working together. They're working together to get to the front of the bottom.
They've been biding their time. Those cars are fast, and they are on the charge. Just outside of the top 10 now. Side by side for the championship lead.
Here we go.
Oh, boy, what a race. Xaynder M on the bottom of the 7 of Chase the Coyote.
And
Side by side out of
McSpookboy,
turn 4.
He's gapping Asteroid Strike for the lead. And Dew's going to try and make it 3 wide. He's going to go 3 wide for the championship lead in turn 1.
Yet again with Anderson Reed stuck in the middle, and this time Chase is going to lose
And
out.
Reed's going to count the racetrack, and Dew is now your championship leader.
Up into the top 5 from 39th. What a charge that 01 has made on track, and Chase is struggling.
Oh, here comes KHP. Up the middle.
He won't have a run out of the corner, though. He's going to stay behind him and not
there
working
they
together
are.
anymore. Hello's trying to get to the inside of the 53.
They've caught up.
Still just outside the top 10, but there are so many cars packed so close together, they might as well be right behind him. And they're side by side for second now with Michael Deitch to the inside of the 98. Anderson Reed up in a 4th place. Dew and Chase, they're one behind the other on the top side. Julio Caesar, Carter Friesen on the bottom. 53 still trying to make moves. HalloIAmYou 3 wide with him. The 02 and the 55 stuck on the outside. Hello's going to clear the 53. Is he going to try and get to the inside of the 18? Yes, he is. And he's got a run on him out of the corner. I don't believe it.
Yeah. He had to make a ton of adjustments to that car.
Oh, the
Get it up
7's
to
getting to
this
the
level.
inside of the 01, very close together in turn 3, but here comes Hello back into the picture. It looked like it was all over in this first run, but the championship fight is on now more than ever.
He's fighting for second.
And he's got second. He's past Chase. Can he clear him coming out of the... Yes, he can!
Oh, yeah. Flying colors.
And he's going to move to the top side, which means the top 3 in the championship are 1, 2, 3 in a line. But Chase is going to go to the bottom, fighting back. Hello still
Can't
leads.
just stay in line. He has to be aggressive now.
Hello,
There was a point where Chase the Coyote could be relaxed
Spook
for the
Boy
championship
still
hunt.
leads.
That's not happening anymore.
The championship fight is right here, deep in traffic. And it looks like DNP might try and get to the inside of him.
Well, and Chase is back up side by side with Jew for the lead. At least in the championship.
But Hello's going to push the 01, has a bit of momentum on the backstretch, but here comes the 7. Player WM86, thanks for the Twitch follow. I hope you're enjoying your time here, because this is amazing, this racing.
I think he's going to beat him to the line right here.
Chase the Coyote, taking the championship lead. Just barely nosing ahead of the 01. Spook Boy has had this race under control. Deitch has been in second for a little while, but it's Julio Caesar trying to make the move in third side by side with Asteroid.
And Herman's fallen all the way back to the 15th or so. He's back there with Rolo.
Herman was stuck on the top side, but it looks like now he has the bottom side clear. He's trying to get to the inside of DS and catch back up with this battle for the championship.
Julio's fighting now for second with Deitch, and he's got Carter right behind him.
33 pushing the 42, trying to get inside Michael Deitch, but Deitch having a great run on the top side. Asteroid Strike, not so much. He's going to lose 3 spots in a couple of corners. Here comes the 7 as well, and all that lineup is holding up the 01 and the 85, who are getting pushed up to the wall by the 18 of DNP.
And that's going to bring back Herman.
Herman into the picture. And he could get to the inside of the 85 because he's stuck 3 wide with the 8 and the 55.
Oh, Chase is on the bottom.
Chase is making moves again. He fell
He's
down to
almost 3 wide
3rd in the
there.
championship, but here he is moving to 4th in the race.
He's got help from...
Oh,
Asteroid's
Asteroid's
right.
not going to help him. He's looking to the inside.
Shut the
Chase
door.
covers him off.
And
Oh
Dew's
my
now on the bottom.
goodness.
Dew got in front of KHP. He's fighting for it.
Once again, Herman's struggling. The 18 and the 02 have a good run on the top side.
He just keeps getting boxed in. Oh, here's Anderson Reed trying to go 3 wide up the middle. And
is
he's
Hello
almost
gonna
going to make
follow
it
him?
work.
KHP's holding Hello up next to the wall.
Yeah.
And that's going to put Xaynder on the inside, 3 wide.
Yeah, that's hurting Dew.
And Herman is right there. Chase is up into 3rd. Whoa,
3
the
by
85
3
with a
off the
great
corner.
run on the outside. Barely gets in front of the 8 and the 01. But now he's being held up by the 33 and 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All of this allowing Chase to pull away. But here comes Herman. He's right behind the 55.
Yeah.
KHP gets moved way up to the top. DNP has to stay off his corner coming out of turn
Oh,
4.
man. So close these guys are.
That's going to put Carnations here. He's on the bottom 3 wide.
Where did he come from?
Herman up to 3rd in the championship. He's past the 85, and it looks like HalloIAmYou is finally going to be freed from the top side jail, as the 53 is going to clear him, and he could be able to get underneath the 33 of Carter Friesen. Meanwhile, Dew's in the middle with the 55 and the 42, and he's going to get past Julio.
And he's now back up on the top side.
So the 53 and the 85, they're back on the bottom where they want to be. Chase the Coyote, he's on the bottom looking for 2nd place. He's still going to stay behind Michael Deitch coming out of turn 2. Asteroid Strike holding on to 4th, then it's Anderson Reed in 5th. Rusty Broussard with the 01 on the outside, and here comes Herman to the bottom.
Oh, Herman's going to go. He is going to take it 3 wide.
Big moves in turn 3 again. Will he have any help coming out of the corner? No, he won't.
Well, he's got Hallo, but Hallo's going to go back up to the top side.
Side by side for 4th place with Anderson Reed on the bottom, Asteroid Strike on the top. Then Rusty Broussard all alone behind them. Then it's this gaggle of cars battling for 2nd in the championship, the 53 and the 01 side by side.
Hallow thought about trying to go to the top 3 wide.
Rusty tried to go to the bottom, and the 98 covered him off perfectly. He had to make some decisions mid-corner.
And Herman is clear. He's going to take 2nd. Well, not anymore. He was clear for a moment off of 4.
Now he is in turn 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but the 85 and the 01 are hooked up. They've got a good run coming out of the corner. 53 is going to stay clear.
Able to clear him.
It was too early to count out the 85 and the 53 and the 01. I mean, it looked like Chase was all alone.
But Chase is back out in front again, and he's gapped him by a decent amount.
Oh, it's getting pretty dicey back here with all these gray cars. The 18, the 42, the 8. Emmett Lashbrook making some ground as well.
Yeah. The 18 that was in the wall to start the race.
Side by side now for 2nd again. HalloIAmYou made the move. He's past Herman. But Carnation passed them all.
Great day for Carnation Motorsports with the 95 and the 55.
Chase the Coyote still trying to work that 2nd place. He wants to put as many cars between him and those crazy battling cars behind him.
Yeah, really.
But HalloIAmYou's going to come out on top. Well, I say on top, all 3 of them are back on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now looking to make a pass on Rusty Broussard. This would be for 6th place. As Asteroid Strike could start putting the pressure on Chase. Chase has to go to the high side.
Oh, he's going to, and you know Hallow's going to help him because that'll help out Hallow in the long run. Dew's lost a couple more spots.
Oh, I don't know if Hello's going to help him out. He's trying to go to the bottom 3 wide.
Well, I guess this works too.
If he can make it stick, this
Just
could be a
set
huge
it on
move.
the
Rusty's
bottom.
trying the middle, though.
Oh, and he's
Oh,
trying to
that's
come
not
up in
gonna
front of
work.
him, and he can. What a slide job by Hallow.
I don't want this race to end. My goodness. Now Broussard to the outside. Hello, all alone on the bottom. Chase the Coyote gets up in front of Anderson Reed. Anderson Reed swaps over on the front stretch.
Bottom. And Dew is stuck in the middle, 3 wide. With Carnation
And DNP,
and DNP.
who's now going to put Herman on the top 3 wide. And it looks like Anderson Reed did get past the 7. And he's going to clear Chase. And here comes
Still on the bottom. He's still moving. Whoa, 7 got loose. He moved up the racetrack. Here comes the 85.
Clears him
He clears him.
to the championship
drive.
lead.
And we've got 17 laps to go.
Hello, I am leading the championship. But let's see if the 7 can make anything work on the top side of Asteroid Strike. No, the 98 clears him.
98 clears him.
And
he's
the
gonna get
53 pushes the 55 underneath.
3 goes to the top, though. And that's going to bring up Carter Friesen.
Dumping the 55. Now trying to get a run on the top side. Xaynder M starting to struggle.
More than anything there.
Well, we don't know that yet. If he can get behind the 7 and pull... Oh, no. Here comes Carter Friesen. Hello's still making moves. He's trying to get up into 2nd, something Chase couldn't do because Deitch has been holding strong. We've been talking so much about all this battling. Spook Boy's leading this thing, and he has been for 23 laps by several car lengths, which is really impressive given how much draft there is at these tracks.
He's right there on Deitch.
But Anderson Reed not giving him any help. The 12 opts to go to the top behind the 57.
Here comes Asteroid Strike, though, on the bottom.
Deitch holding very strong on the top side, but the 85 has a great run out of turn 2. And if he can stick the slide job in 3 and 4, he might be able to clear the 57, get into that all-important 2nd place.
Oh, he had to back up the corner.
Deitch had a good entry.
He gets the run.
Can he clear him? No, he can't.
No, they're 4 wide back there with Dew. They're back in line now.
And Herman's on the top still. Herman's falling back. So Herman is down outside of the top 10. So is Xaynder M.
And he
HalloIAmYou behind his teammate up into 2nd place.
And he's looking to go all the way to the front, all the way to the lead.
started at the front, fell all the way to the back, climbed his way through the field again. Here he is knocking on the door for the lead, and of course it's his teammate in front of him. But he's not going to let him go. This is McSpookboy. This is the Sim Series. You're not going to give him that spot.
McSpookboy's trying to get his second win on the season.
He needs to prove to his team owner that he's better than the 85.
And Chase the Coyote still back there fighting traffic.
Asteroid strike in the middle. Rusty Broussard on the top side. Chase trying to go to the bottom. 3 wide and 3 and 4.
He's got a little bit of a run. Doesn't have a ton of help, though.
And he's not going to have the run out of the corner. Same with Hello. He tried to go to the inside for the lead. And he's going to drop back in a second. Herman, meanwhile, he's made some moves. Back up inside the top 10. Momentum swinging back and forth and back and forth. And now it's falling the way of HalloIAmYou as we're getting pretty close to 10 to go.
Yeah, this is the time right here. Michael Deitch is getting a little closer. Chase the Coyote just got passed by Carnation.
Carnation's on a charge. I mean, he was not in the picture 20 laps ago.
Now 5 cars between the 2 championship contenders.
And that's exactly what Hello wants to see. He's just going to sit in the draft of his teammate here.
Yeah.
Because that's all he needs to do. He does not need to win this race.
Or is he?
He's pretty hungry. He's going for it.
He's there. He's going.
In 3 and 4 again.
And he's right there. Just dead even up off the corner.
If he gets a good 1 and 2, this could complete the pass, put him in the lead of the race and the championship. 10 laps left in Season 2 of the Drive-Thru Sim Series. And look at this battle we have. Still side by side for the lead. It's been an entire lap. Hello gets a great run through 3 and 4, but can he have the run out of the corner?
6 will got the run on the high side.
And here comes McSpookboy charging back. Hello still leads.
And Deitch and Broussard are side by side right behind him for 3rd.
Can he clear the 6 coming out of turn 2? Yes, he can.
And he's got it.
Hello, I am leading the race, the final race, trying to get his 3rd win on the season.
And Chase is pinned up at the top of the track.
But he's made some moves. He's gotten past the 98, it looks like. He's gotten past the 53. It looks like Herman and Xaynder have both kind of stalled out, but Chase has nowhere to go. He's boxed in.
Yep. And now it looks like he's going to get passed by the 0-2 there of the AFK Master.
HalloIAmYou, No Quarter Motorsport, putting on a show here at Homestead. 1-2 and a big gap down to Deitch in 3rd. Deitch is fighting for his charter, and I think with a great run from him so far today, he spent a lot of time in 2nd place. Here he is sitting in 3rd. He will be able to keep that charter.
Well, he should. He was good to make it anyways because Janza left. So, right?
Yeah, but if the 08 did really well, Lashbrook could have taken it from him still.
Lashbrook was up in 15th now, but
side by side for 2nd in the championship between the 53 and the 7 as the sun is setting on Season 2 of the Sim Series. But these guys aren't done fighting yet. Side by side for the lead. McSpookboy wants it still.
5 to go.
Roll reversal 2, No Quarter Motorsport dodges, still battling it out for the win. Here comes McSpookboy on the bottom.
All the chips in the center of the table.
And he's going to clear him.
Clears him.
Oh, boy. The 6 gets back in front of the 85. I think Hello still wants more.
Deitch is still pushing. Here comes Broussard at the bottom.
Carnation Motorsports, 2 cars in the top 5, the 55, the 95. They've had a great day. AFK Masters on a charge. Here he goes to the inside of Anderson Reed.
Okay, now 5 to go.
5 laps left in Season 2 of the Sim Series, and we do not know who's going to win it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we kind of know who's going to win the championship.
Herman passed the 7, but they're 1, 2, 3 for 2nd through 4th in the championship. Hello to the inside for the lead again.
Oh, he's looking. He just can't get there.
Oh, right on his corner coming out of turn 4.
4 to go.
4 to go in the season.
Run going into 1.
Is he going to make that middle of the track work?
Nah,
Spook
Six got
Boy
the better run
stays
on the high
clear.
side.
He's going to have to set up a move for the end here. It's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
Spook Boy had such a great run out of turn 2. Now there's a car length between them. But Carnation's trying to make the pass on his teammate. Here he goes up into third. Deitch lost a handful of spots. But he does not have any run out of the corner. 3 laps to go. Spook Boy still leads. Hello leads the championship, but he's hungry for this win. And AFK's going to the outside of Carnation for 4th. Hello's got a good run on the 6th, though, down the backstretch. What's he going to do in 3 and 4?
Looking to the bottom. 6 tried to go a little lower. Keep that 85 from pulling to the inside. Coming to 2 laps to go.
AFK up to 4th. Herman 2nd in the championship. Chase is down to 3rd. The 0-1's behind him. AFK's really climbing here.
He's going all the way for 3rd. Where's the speed out of the 0-1?
Nowhere. He's 4th in the championship.
Yeah, he's dead last in that fight.
Coming to the white flag.
Here we
How
go.
hungry is the 85 gonna be?
1 lap to go in Season 2. Spook Boy out in front. Hallow sitting in 2nd, trying to run away with the championship.
It's the perfect scenario for no quarter motorsport. All he has to do is sit behind his teammate through 3 and 4, but I don't think he's gonna do that. He is right on the bumper of the 6, coming through the final corners of Season 2 in the Sim Series.
McSpook Boy wins the race, the 3rd, 2nd time winner on the season. Hallow, I'm the champion! Woo!
What a show here at Homestead. My goodness. HalloIAmYou wins the championship in dramatic fashion. And Chase passed Herman at the very end. He's going to take 2nd. Oh, and we got tempers flaring. Hunter just got turned.
Trouble! Hunter B goes around.
2nd, 8th, 10th, and 11th were the final 4, but that doesn't even begin to paint the picture of the show these drivers put on over the past 107 laps.
We only had, what, 2 cautions? That's impressive.
Oh,
Maybe
my
3?
goodness. I want to take a look at the last couple laps here and see how Chase the Coyote got 2nd place in the championship. It happened on the white flag lap.
Imagine
side by side with Herman. Well, I don't want to imagine too much. This race was an absolute treat. Thank you everyone at home for coming out and hanging out with us throughout this season, throughout this finale. I hope you enjoyed the Sim series. But we'll be back. We're going to take some months off, and we're going to get ready for Season 3 if you're interested in driving. Or you just want to be a part of the action, you want to join us in our fantasy league. Oh, Reed lost a bunch of time coming out of the final turn.
Yeah.
You can join us on Discord. There's a link down
He was
below.
standing still.
Yeah, I mean, he just had no run on the top side. Chase yoinked that spot, and that's going to be an 8th place finish. But not a happy one. We're going to take a look at the official standings.
Department, Trace didn't finish the race.
Oh.
Trace had a tire problem with 2 laps to go.
With 2 to go?
He was 2 laps down.
Well, I tell you what, he's probably still celebrating.
39th. CodyHGaming in his final full-time start, 31st.
We didn't even notice this. This was at the very end.
Yeah. And the 0 came back on pit road.
Yep, that's four pit stops for the 0.
Good grief.
Felber, thanks for the biddies. Yeah, we'll take a look. We'll take a look, for sure.
Can we see the 77 get spun?
I wonder if he knew that his drivers were the champion and just decided to call it quits.
And just wrote down tire in the box.
Gonna say, pull to Tony Stewart.
I would be there's his teammate coming out of the pits.
Teammate going by. See you later.
Oh my goodness. And he missed. Oh, he didn't even take the service. I don't think you have to take the service early. He'll be fine. Yeah. And that just fully retired from the race.
Yeah.
written down as a tire problem, but I imagine Trace is already celebrating. His driver won the race. His other driver won the championship. That means that's 4 wins on the season for No Quarter Motorsport. Way more than any other team.
Yeah. All right. What happened to Hunter?
Oh, Hunter,
back
yeah,
here?
that's what
20th.
Something after the checkered flag.
Yeah, it was after the flag.
Which is why all the lights are going. Something involving Hunter B in the 77. I think it was DNP.
On the back stretch, there was a gaggle of cars back there. And he
it was
gets...
DS.
Oh, DS.
I think he was just so caught in the moment. He just
came up the racetrack.
DS.
Yeah. He just got hooked and wasn't paying attention.
DS hooked him.
Oh, yeah, the 15 did. He just turned dead left.
That looked like a deliberate move.
The dump and run.
After the flag? That's an interesting one. Either way, as the sun continues to set here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, we're going to export the results. And then we're going to take a look at the final points standings. And then maybe we'll get some burnouts from the champion. How about that?
Didn't we have burnouts?
Yeah, let's do that. But first of all, let's pull up the final championship standings. Give us just a second here to enter all of our numbers in, and I make sure I won't biff it this time. As we get our results. McSpookboy led the most laps, believe it or not, 35, because there were so many swaps of the leader throughout that entire race.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a look at the standings. The official standings for Season 2, HalloIAmYou, your champion, out of Chase the Coyote, Richard Herman, and Xaynder M. McSpookboy will take 5th with that win in the final race. Carter Friesen, an impressive 6th out of Midlife DNP, Ryan Johnston, Hunter B, DS Gaming, Luke Rainey, Pure, KHP 14th, Ben Pye 15th, Priya McShane missed the last couple of races. She's down in 16th. Rusty Broussard with a couple of wins late on in the season will be the best of the non-chase-off drivers. He's in 17th out of the AFK Master, and What Incarnation finally gets himself within the top 20 in the final race. We'll take a look further down the board at the rest of the field. Trace Ryder, 30th.
What a season.
Deitch did all right. He jumped past, I think, Rollo at the end. Emmett Lashbrook had a decent run in the final race. Emmett in front of the... Oh, no, Chris missed 3 races. Never mind. We'll take a look at owners' points afterwards, all over on the Discord side of things. That was a pretty impressive run. Caleb Stroup, last couple of races, he had some trouble in qualifying, but let's take a look at the full results here. Stroup down at 27th. Never mind, that was not good at all. Austin Delgado, 35th.
Oh, doing Bob Pockris, not so proud.
He looked to be doing all right. I think he just had struggles at the end in that final restart. And then Rainey, of course, way at the bottom.
Stupid
Midlife
stuff.
climbed his way to 14th, so not too bad for him. And Ryan Johnston
1 lap down.
Yeah, with that black flag penalty. Oh boy. Well, Jacob, thanks for being here.
Absolutely, it's been
showing up to these every Tuesday.
Very fun. It's been very fun and always the bright spot in my Tuesday afternoons.
Once again, thank you to everyone for watching. Thanks for all the support on the series, and we will be back. Season 3 will happen, but we have a lot of work to do until then.
Come on, September, October. We'll be back in the fall.
Throughout the summer break, we'll have lots of stuff to keep you company. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. There's a thing down below. We have a lot of stuff still to do, and let's import our winter paint scheme. HalloIAmYou for some burnouts to finish off this season as a champion. The most wins in the season. Fortunately, Chase and Herman couldn't do the 0-win championship.
They couldn't. They almost did the Ryan Newman, but just couldn't pull it off.
So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be streaming on YouTube later tonight because it's the core finale. It's the day of finales. And then I'll be on probably Thursday. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll put everything there. I'll put everything on Twitter. Thank you so much for being here. Let's find where this car is. Oh, it saved the entire thing. Okay. I guess we'll watch an outlap here. And then we'll
get to come in and get the lug nuts checked.
Yeah, there you go.
Back out on the racetrack.
Yeah, you found me a really good out.
Hey, you know what? That's why we're here.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all for next season.
Take care.